Hello everyone, this is Sir Abdur Rehman. Today I'm going to explain how to sketch the following quadratic function, which is y equals to minus x minus 1 times x minus 3 here. Actually, we have to check either this type of quadratic function will be drawn or this type of parabola will be drawn here. So for this, we have to multiply the negative sign with x times x. So we get here y equals to minus x square when we find out the product of this minus. So negative x square, it is a negative, it means y equals to minus x square is the maximum value function here. Maximum value function here. So this type of parabola will be drawn for y equals to minus x square. And you can memorize this type of parabola by by set face. Now, the step number one is find out x-intercepts. So, going to write step number one, find x-intercepts by putting y equals to 0 in equation number one. Y equal to 0 in the equation number one. So, the original equation, the function is, suppose this is our equation number one here. So, copy this function y equals to minus x minus 1 times x minus 3 and replacing y with 0 here. So 0 equals to minus x minus 1 times x minus 3. Or we can say minus 1 minus 3 here. Because when you shift this negative sign on the left side, it will be 0 also. By equating this equation, and I have given the link how to solve this special type of quadratic equation. So for this, equating x minus 1 with 0, equating x minus 3 with 0. So after this, x equals to 1 and x equals to 3 are the x-intercepts for this quadratic functions. Now step number 2, and before step number 2, I'm going to sketch this function for this draw x-axis and y-axis. Now this is x equal to 1, x equal to 3. So this is our y-axis and this is positive x-axis. X equal to 1, suppose this is x equal to 1 here. And x equals to, this is 2 and this is 3. These are x-intercepts. Now the next step is find out equation of line of symmetry. And the equation of line of symmetry equation of line of symmetry is passing through the midpoint of 1 and 3. So the midpoint is 2 here. So equation, this is our line of symmetry. and this is going to draw line of symmetry here. Now, this is line of symmetry which is passing through 2, x equals to 2, or x equals to 2 is equation of line of symmetry. This is line of symmetry. X equal to 2 is the equation of line of symmetry, and this line is or line of symmetry for this function. Now, step number 2 is find out turning point, or we can say x-intercepts, y-intercept, sorry. Step number 2. Now find turning point, y coordinate of turning point. Turning point, or we can say stationary point or vertex. Turning point or stationary point. Or we can say vertex. By putting x equals to 2 in equation number 1. So x equals to, by putting the equation of line of symmetry, x equal to 2 in equation number 1. Equation number 1 was y equals to x minus times x minus 1, x into x minus 3. So going to write y equals to minus x minus 1 times x minus 3. And after y equals to minus 2 minus 1 times 2 minus 3. Minus 2 minus 1, 1, minus 1. So y equals to positive 1 here. So y equal to positive 1. This is minus plus minus and minus minus plus plus 1 here. Y equals to 1 is the y coordinates of turning point or stationary point here. So y equals to 1. This is the y coordinate of turning point, or we can say stationary point, or vertex. Now we have y coordinate of this, and x equals to x equals to 2 and y equals to 1 are the coordinates of turning point or stationary point here. So going to y equals to 1. Suppose this is y equals to 1 here. So this is 2 comma 1 is the coordinate of stationary point or turning point here. So, but last thing is find out y-intercept, for the curve. Step number 3. Find y-intercept by putting x equals to 0 in equation number 1. Now the equation number one was y equals to minus time x minus 1 times x minus 3. And now putting y equals to minus 0 minus 1 times 0 minus 3. We get minus 1 times minus 3, or we get y equals to 3 is the y-intercept. So y-intercept is y equals to 3 here, going to mark y equals to 3. So this is suppose y equals to minus 1, minus 2, and minus 3 here. Sorry. It was y equals to minus 3. Now we have y-intercept, we have y-intercept, which is minus 3. We have x-intercept, which is 1, and we have turning point. So it start to sketch the quadratic function. Must be smooth curve and must be symmetrical. So this is, I hope you have got the idea how to sketch the curve y equals to minus x minus 1 times x minus 3. So don't forget to share this video with your friends, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.